Oh, someone is going to analyze my playstyle. Oh, who is this? Nile? Mars is undoubtedly the best Smash Ultimate has seen when it comes to high kick. Yeah, whatever. Okay, anyway. In case my ego wasn't stroked enough today, here we go. This video is interesting. We'll see about that. How do you dissect my gameplay?
This video is analyzing the playstyle of
At least they spelled my tag right.
My name is Phantom Phoenix, and without further ado, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Mara's ability to maneuver around his opponent is done in 3 specific fashions that all rely on one aspect: his opponent's mistakes.
True!
It may not seem like it, but Mara's ZSS utilizes many bait and punch principles. These include intimidation, delayed jumps, and unorthodox mix-ups to get the job done. Let's take a look at Mara's right. set from Let's Make Big Moves.
Schmovement! My schmovement!
Looking right here, we're going to see Mars land a back throw on Pac-Man. Looking at the stage position that
Mars
is at, Mars could have easily thrown Pac-Man off stage, but instead he goes for up air chains. Then we see that Mars purposely drops this combo right here. He could have went for up B and went for the kill on Pac-Man.
That's not a combo.
Mars purposely drops this combo right here.
He's already wrong. Wait a minute.
And use some putting things in slow motion. We see that Mars goes into an action that most Zero Suit Samus would go for a nair or falling nair. Instead, he goes for a zair, which then catches T's jump.
That is
then allows Mars
though.
to use nair later on in the match or later on in another game, simply because if he has the option to use nair later on, he could use it to give him an even better setup. Most of the time, if you're going to see Mars go for a nair, it's going to be near ledge so he can set up into moves like down B or then go for a further edge guarding move.
I love scooping through the hydrant.
Here you're going to see Mars
this guy makes you look big brain.
To then mix up into side B, a jumping side B, which, you know, as Zero Suit Samus, side B has a decent amount of lag to it, but he's able to mix this up with his pure movement and then lead into a zair.
I'm pretty sure that side B was a mistake.
With a secondary purpose in mind to let team know, hey, if he's intimidating you because of how fast his movement is and how perfectly spaced his attacks are, and then lastly, you just become tired because you're drawn out for how long the match is going. Or how
he's kind of right with that. I do play like a little rat. People hate how much I move.
He jumps in and out method, and then he jumps in towards the stage and then out towards the stage to land this back air. This movement is used to trap T to make him think that Mars is going to land on the platform when all Mars wanted was the back air all along, and because back air has the range.
So what I was doing, hold on, I don't know what he said.
Used to trap T to make him think
all I did so I just did a jump back air here because if he rolls I can back air him, but if he jumps I can if he jumps and he drifts in I can do a double jump back air. This is just covering 2 options at once.
We see that he goes for the down beat to throw T off again and extends his hitbox with the trampoline and throws out a back.
The trampoline was just there, bro. I was back airing the trampoline because he was going there. I wasn't thinking about hitbox extensions. If that back air
would have missed, that trampoline may have put him in a really bad scenario where
what am I saying? I am angry, bro. Hey, come on, man. Just subscribe. It's right there. Just do it. I have a girlfriend to feed. Are you against that? It's messed up. It's low. So I mean, I think the main thing about my movement is that I use platforms a lot, kind of like a Roy and Crom player where they do aerials off of the platform to make shit go really fast. It's a really good thing to do, and then, you know, as kind of what he touched on, weaving in and out is extremely important, playing like a little rat, forcing people to do stupid stuff just through movement and pressure. It works, but it doesn't always work.
Zero Suit Samus's aerials are particularly
sadly this makes me want to play ZSS
since they lead into powerful.
How come every single time I watch myself play this game, I do dumb like that? You're mashing! I am so stupid, dude! Okay, let me explain to you why that's really smart, okay? And you guys have to believe me here. I'm not just making things up. See, what happens here, I don't know if you can... Okay.
Aerials are particularly deadly.
Look, it makes sense, right? So a lot of the times, this is our king, yeah. So when you do aerials on people's shields, they grab. Their brain buffers grab because grab out of shield is so tempting. It's so juicy. It's delicious. Think of all the damage you can get if you grab out of shield. But right here, instead I spot dodge, and this asshole didn't grab. So I'm like, oh no, he's gonna react. Well, the whole point of me spot dodging is so I can boost kick after and kill him. But I'm like, oh, he's gonna react to my spot dodge and try to grab, so I spot dodge again,
since they
and
lead
it doesn't
into
work,
powerful
and then I get
moves
grabbed
that will
anyway.
KO off the side blast zone, such as back air or boost kick.
Ah, somebody finally acknowledges it.
The entire game changed on MKLeo's second stock when he went for a crucial neutral air that ended up putting him in a worse position than normal. Because of landing on the platform and realizing the end line.
How's this aggression? This is combos.
MKLeo's Joker. In this moment right here, Mars could have went for any move in the book. But instead, he decided because he went for the risk.
I could go for any move in the book, but of course I'm going to up air. It has low end lag, and he's on the platform.
The move of choice in this scenario for most players. Most players would simply use Nair to knock Joker off of them and get some space between them.
No, they wouldn't, because Nair's slower.
Since Mars is near the
this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
This opportunity to
they would have forward aired or up aired,
and then eventually get the kill with up B
or down B like a panicking
little. Remember how I mentioned movement earlier in this video? The reason why I wanted to mention it first is because it's important on this play especially. Despite being launched off stage, we see that Mars is able to land a back air right there.
Because I know he's going to down go because he thinks I'm going to go low because I'm scared of back air.
We see Mars using jumps, we see Mars using rolls, but these rolls and jumps are used to create space but also dodge attacks. He made sure that that side B is controlling space on the stage and is able to score a kill on MK.
Because I was catching his landing because he jumped out of my Zaire. Of course he's going to respond aggressively.
Enough of this ledge scenario here is extremely unique because Mars is able to pick up some data off MKLeo. He shields the dash attack from MKLeo, goes for a grab, MKLeo spot dodges, shields, and then goes for forward smash. Right here is what I like to call a light bulb moment. A lot of pro players have this, and this is one of those moments where Mars was like, okay, we just picked up on a sequence from MKLeo. 2 of the 3 actions that were used in reaction to Mars's grab were spot dodge and shield, those 2 being defensive options. Since the 2 outweigh the 1, we know that MKLeo has now entered a desperation moment, and this is when Mars realizes this. That information alone allows Mars to get the finishing blow against MKLeo in Genesis 7.
At the end there, I mean, like, yes, top players pay attention to panic. There's like a lot of tells when people start panicking. You know, they start like doing double defensive options. They'll start just like mindlessly drifting in, or they'll start like they'll just stop considering the fact that you might shield something. For example, they'll just start swinging. Yes, I did see that Leo was starting to panic a little bit. That side B up smash is just a typical mix-up. If Leo back aired like it seemed like he wanted to, I would have lost that game. I do pay attention to panic. Mind games are one of the biggest things when it comes to playing aggressive that people don't know about. I don't actually think that was a very good analysis of my playstyle. I think he got he got the general ideas, but then explained them very poorly. I'll say that. He knew kind of what was going on.